The execution code industries data science team compares multiple training runs with different hyperparameters using the DVC experiments. Run three experiments that vary an estimated hyperparameters. Identify the best performing one and promote it to the tracked workspaces. Project exists on root code production with the parameters can go to the production params.yaml. This file is already 10 estimators 100. They have mentioned in estimator 100 and the baseline pipeline has been run once. Run 3 DVC experiments each with a different value of n estimators across a reasonable range, for example 50, 200 and 500. Each experiment should produce a thrust matrix duration. Compare the experiments and choose the one whose V1 F1 score is the highest. Apply the chosen experiment to the workspace. So it's estimators, estimators and metrics.json and models.ml. It will be become the track state. Okay. So we need to add the estimators to the our params normal. Okay. Change the directory. Directory. Register file. Now you can see params.yaml. We have only one mentioned n estimators and so we need to run the DVC. Need to run DVC experiments each within different values for n estimators. So the range of 50, 200 and 500. So we need to run DVC experiment. Run minus yes. Find the value. This is the value, the n estimator. Estimator. Something wrong in estimator equal to 50. So they have mentioned 50. So we are running also. First running the 50 start over train estimators. Therefore, work conflict is train. Train is not in struct object type. You are editing in terminal or you are editing in file also. We are editing in terminal. Run the command. Now you can see run experiment also. It has been applied to your workspace. Go to the params. Now you can see the estimator will be changed. We need to run another one. 200. Run the experiment. Now you can see the estimator will be changed. Run again 500. Now we need to show DVC experiment show. You can see this is the workspace. This is our experiment file name. You can see the then estimated 500 matrix is 0.83 accuracy. Reference score is 0.83. So it is updating log file. So we need to check the this is 180, 85, 83, 500, 100, 200 also the 94. So the 200 is the 94 score of 94. This is the high. This is high. This is 91, 75, with 85, and this is the high experiment ID. So we need to copy. This is the high experiment ID. And we need to running. Should compare the experiment and choose the one whose reference score is highest. So we need to choose reference score. Which reference score is highest means we will choose that one. You can see here this is the FS score, this is accuracy. So we need to choose this reference score is the highest value. So reference score highest value is 92 here it is. So we need to choose this file, this ID 10T cheese. So we need to choose this ID 67C918A. This is the ID. So we need to apply. We need to apply that. DVC experiment. Okay. The ID number is 673990. This is only the highest reference score. So 673918A. This is our ID. You can see this is our experiment ID. So I am typing the experiment ID and apply this. Now you can see building of this index, comparing indexes and applying changes for experiment have been applied to our current process. Our current process has changed because now you can see we are changing last of 500. 500 is our last experimental value. We have changed the range, but we are now applying the highest offense score of 200. This is the 200 value score. So this was automatically applied the score of 200 because this is the highest offense score. Now you can see the matrix. Now we need to apply DVC retro, change data and pipeline are up to date. Okay. Now we have run matrix.json file. Go to the matrix.json file. You can see that the matrix.json file also created. You can see the value. If you want to see, you can edit it. Cat matrix.json. You will see in your terminal. You can see the accuracy is 94. Reference code is 92. Because we are applying about based on the highest reference score that is also created a matrix file. So we need to check our data. You can check the git status modified parents.yaml file and you can see the file was committed. Okay, now our everything will be changing in our workspace. Now we can go to and check our task. Task was finished. Thank you for watching.